Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time here, you're welcome to Style by Taiwo. And in this video, we'll be learning on how to make this bubble skirt and also the top. The top will be the second part of this video. So if this is what you like, do also continue watching, and also do not forget to like, subscribe, and also drop a beautiful comment. So let's get started. So for this dress, for both the skirt and the blouse, I'll be using about 4 yards of Ankara fabric, and for just the skirt, I used about 2.5 yards of Ankara fabric, and also have about a yard of lining which I'll be using for the skirt. So right here, what I want to do now is that I want to go ahead to fold my lining and cut it. So I'll just be starting with the lining part for this skirt first. So right here, I have my lining on fold, and I just want to go ahead to explain how to go about for the length. So for this bubble skirt, the lining is supposed to be 6 inches shorter than our actual Ankara fabric length. So now we just want to go ahead now and measure our skirt actual length. So you measure your length. So for me, I'll be working with 17.5. So from that my 17.5, I want to go ahead to remove 1.5 inches, which is our band. So after removing 1.5 inches, what I'm going to be having left is 16 inches, and I also want to go ahead to add about 1 inch to my 16 inches. So this 1 inch is going to be serving for our joining allowance at the hem and also at the upper part, which is to the band. So whatever you have. So for me, I'm going to be having 17 inches, which is what I have here. So I just want to go ahead to open this up and then mark out my vertical measurement. So the first measurement I'll be marking out is my waist round. So I'm going to go ahead to mark out my waist round divided by 4, and I'm going to go ahead to add about 1 inch sewing allowance to that. After that, I'm going to come ahead to the hem of this and get my hip round measurement divided by 4, and whatever I have, I'll mark it. And after marking it, I'll go ahead to add about 4.5 inches to it. So you might also want to add 5 inches, but I just decided to make mine 4.5, and after which I will go ahead to connect to my waist measurement with my pattern ruler, just as you see me do. So I just want to go ahead, connect, and after connecting, the next thing I want to go ahead to do is also to cut this, which is our front part, out. So right here, I'm done cutting out for the front, and next thing I want to do now is to go ahead to lay this on my other remaining part of my lining fabric and also cut out for my back. So to cut out for the back, I'll just want to use my front, and the only thing I'm going to do now is to add up. So I'm going to go ahead to add about 1 inch for our zipper allowance. So I'll just go ahead, place it, and mark out my 1 inch round, and after which I'll connect with a straight ruler and also go ahead to cut out. So right here, I'm done cutting out, and the next thing I want to do now is to go ahead to join the sides together. So to do that, I will want to go ahead to open it up and lay the front on the back and the back on each other and go ahead. So you might also want to use your office pin to hold it at this point, but then just go to your sewing machine and sew at the sides by 1 inch. So right here, I'm done with that, and I've also gone ahead to cut out my main fabric. So this is what my lining looks like after joining the sides. So for my main fabric, remember I mentioned earlier that our main fabric, Ankara fabric, is supposed to be 6 inches longer than the lining. So for the length, you just want to go ahead to work with that. And for the width, what I have here, I have about 120 inches because I actually want mine to be very full. So the next thing I want to do now is to go ahead and open my lining just like this, and I want to go ahead to lay the right side facing the right side, and at this point you would need your office print. So I'll go ahead to get my Ankara fabric and I'll print it on this till everything come in place. So I want to go ahead to hold it down and just watch how I'm going to go ahead to print it round. So I'll just want to go ahead and pleat from the start to the end until I exhaust what I have. So I'll just want to go ahead to do that now. So right here, this is what I have after pleating. So this is what it looks like now. So I just wanted to say that I went ahead to also use my office pin to hold this side, and the reason why I did it for there was because I didn't want it to go out of place when I sew. So I did this for both sides. So I've gone ahead now to sew by half inch on the hem by the part which we pleated, and I want to go ahead now to remove this office pin from this side, and I'll be doing this for the both sides which I held down. And after which, now the next part we want to go now after losing this is the top part. So what you want to do now is to go ahead and turn this over to the right side. So this is what I have after turning over, and you just want to go ahead to lay it well. And after now, I'll just want to go ahead to gather on this part, gather until it fits into the lining. So you want to go ahead, gather around, and I'll be doing this round. So I'll be going to my sewing machine now to do that. So right here, this is what we have, and our bubble has formed. I really love the effect that I got. So this is what I have, and the next thing I want to do now is to go ahead to sew my band. So for my band, I have about 2 inches for the width, and for the length is what we have for our skirt length. So I want to go ahead now to sew by half inch, and when I sew by half inch, what I have left for my band is 1.5. So this is what I have after sewing my band, and the next thing I will want to do now is to go ahead to sew my zip to it. So I'll just want to go ahead first to close this part up, and after closing it up I sew, and then I sew my zip to it. So thank you for watching, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop a beautiful comment. Thank you.